Hi everyone, welcome back to Hera English Channel. I'm Harry, and today we're going to learn one of the most useful tenses in English, the past simple tense. By the end of this lesson, you'll know how to form the tense, use it in real-life situations, and avoid common mistakes. So, are you ready? Let's start now. Okay, let's begin by looking at how we form the past simple tense. In English, we use the past form of the verb to talk about completed actions. There are three main types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and questions. Let's go through each one. For affirmative sentences, the structure is simple: subject and past form of verbs. For example, I worked very hard yesterday, or I met G-Dragon in Hanoi last Sunday. Alright, let's talk about how to add ed to regular verbs. Here are the basic rules. 1. For most regular verbs, we simply add ed. For example, walk becomes walked. 2. If the verb already ends in e, just add d. Let's see. Advise becomes advised. Easy. 3. Now here's the tricky but important part. If a verb ends in a consonant plus vowel plus consonant, CVC, and the last syllable is stressed, we double the final consonant before adding ed. For example, ban becomes banned with double N. Got it? 4. And here's another spelling tip. If the verb ends in a consonant plus y, we change the y to I, then add ed. Now we have study becomes studied. But if it's irregular, you'll need to memorize the past form. Here are some common irregular verbs for you. Make sure that you remember them to use past simple tense correctly. Let's move on. For negative sentences, we use the word did not or didn't, and we go back to the base form of the verb. As you can see the structure, subject and didn't with verb in base form. And here are the examples. I didn't play football last weekend. Or Mary didn't go to school this morning because she was sick. Remember, don't use the past form after didn't, such as didn't played or didn't went. These are completely wrong. We should use didn't play and didn't go. Have you got it? Great. Now let's talk about questions. In the past simple, we start with did, then the subject, and then the base form of the verb. Let's see the examples. Did you go to the concert last weekend? Or when did you go home last night? All right. Let me help you review three forms of the past simple tense. Affirmative, I played. Negative, I didn't play. And question, did you play? Remember? Great. Now that we know how to form the past simple tense, let's talk about the words that tell us when something happened. These are called time expressions. These expressions help us know the action is finished and happened in the past. 1. Yesterday. Example, I had a wonderful day yesterday. 2. Last, such as last night, last week, last month, last year, and so on. For example, Mike took many photos last week. 3. Ago, we often use a period of time before ago. For instance, she left for Paris 2 months ago. 4. In and a specific month or year. For example, I graduated from university in 2004. And 5. We also use when and subject and was a child, was young, or was and a number of age. This shows the timeline of a person in the past. For example, I played soccer very well when I was young. You'll notice these expressions all refer to a specific moment in the past, and the actions were finished. That's what makes them perfect for the past simple. 3. It's time for practice. Let's see how much you can understand my lesson today. Please fill in the blanks with the correct past simple form. Pause the video and complete these sentences. Finished? Okay. Let's check together. A. They visited their grandparents last weekend. B. I didn't eat breakfast this morning. C. Did you watch the film on VTV3 last night? Good job. You're talented. Let's see what we have learned today. We use the past simple for completed past actions and definite time in past. Remember to add ed for regular verbs, but memorize irregular ones. Use past simple tense when we see clue words like yesterday, ago, last week, in 2020, and so on. This is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow and subscribe Hera English for more useful videos. Goodbye, see you next time.